This is Hamish and Andy.
The People's Road Trip, another one for this year. We're excited to announce yesterday our plan to jump in the caravan and travel through Great Britain and Ireland. Wherever we stop, we'll broadcast back to you guys. You can go on a holiday through your radios. Hey, Grumpy Dave, our boss, has got upset with us because often we just jump the gun and say that's a great idea, and then we go to him and ask for the money.
And for people that heard the show yesterday, I don't think we could be accused of doing the wrong thing. I mean, maybe we did jump the gun, maybe we jumped many guns yesterday.
Well, he's been angry in the past, but he's come through with the goods. Let's say that
he has come through with the goods. And look, and
this time round,
it wasn't a shock. It shouldn't have been a shock for him because we had mentioned it to him off air.
This time round, we played by the rules. Everybody, we went to Grumpy Dave and said, "Hey, we'd love to do," and I'm sure the people would love to go on a caravan trip around Britain and Ireland. And he said, "Sounds like a great idea."
And we said, "We've read between the lines. Great." So yesterday, on air. Hey, everyone, what do you think? Do we worry about this volcano? A resounding no. Roll the dice.
Yep.
Go over there. Who cares about the volcano? 3 weeks sounds like enough time to get your stuff together. Order a kilt, whatever we have to do. We're in.
And then this morning we have to go meet with Grumpy Dave. Because apparently we've jumped the gun again. I don't know how. I didn't even see a gun in the room. I don't know how I could have leapt it.
The exciting bit about this audio is he does hit puberty about halfway through.
We did take a hidden microphone in. And,
it's always nice to document these meetings, I think.
And this is, I suppose, where Grumpy Dave sits with your trip, everybody. So
if you've got any complaints, just, email them to gdave@idiot.com.
Thanks for meeting with us, Dave.
Boys, how you going?
Yeah.
I know what this is about.
Yeah, I know what this is about too because I called it.
Yeah. We'll claim one of us does.
So how about I tell you what this is about?
Okay.
Well, this is about just making sure that we cross off on everything behind the scenes before we get on air and actually start promoting journeys and adventures.
Of all the adventures, I'll be honest with you, I thought this was definitely crossed off because we've already talked about this.
We came to
you
and said we
didn't know when we were going to go, but then it was very infectious. I know you probably didn't hear the show yesterday. Give my regards to the pub. But you should have heard it though. It was infectious and everyone is backing us.
Right, do you want to get those giggles out? Listen.
Yes.
What we did agree to is we agreed on the concept. We know what Caravan is about, and we said that sounds like an interesting idea. We didn't agree to get on air last night and actually say we're going, and we certainly did not agree to.
Did your voice break?
Come on, guys. We did not agree to saying that you guys are going to pack your bags and be gone in 3 weeks.
But the thing is, I know we talked about, because we were talking about this time earlier on, and we signed off with you that Ireland and Britain would be good, but the volcano was throwing a bit of a spanner in the works. The listeners, though, last night, over a resounding yes.
Should have heard everyone.
To have
roll the dice.
Taking
Do
it.
That's great. Here's what I'm worried about.
Okay, sorry.
Volcano starts, and it's still erupting now.
Yep.
New ash clouds come out. They just closed a couple of airports again in the UK and in Europe.
We're going to need an extra 10 grand for volcano insurance.
and this is the other thing. I'm sick of you. I don't like the way you guys are doing little gambling habits and throwing caution to the wind. So my point
what
is,
about this?
Before you go any further on this, let's just cross off on all the finer details. Details are good.
Says you.
How's that for a boss? Has a boss ever uttered better advice? Details, guys. Are good. Now, I'll obviously work on that overnight, make it a bit catchier, but for now, details are good.
Well, you're specifically not the most obedient.
Almost got 10 grand out of him.
No, you didn't. Thing is, we get a lot of, stick it to the man stuff, Grumpy Dave. We can't. He essentially...
So I was asking for $10,000 for volcano insurance.
What do we do with that if the volcano's fine?
Well, then we've just got 10 grand. I wasn't going to actually... You can't buy volcano insurance anyway, so we were up 10 grand either way.
Anyway, it seems like the trip's fine, everybody.
Trip's fine, guys. There's nothing to worry about. Look, your mum and I... this is what we do, okay? Behind the scenes, we'll take care of Grumpy Dave, who I guess is your grandpa. Yeah. Do you know what, people, Andy and I, loving reading emails. How funny is it when people do start an email with "Dear Mum and Dad"?
Yeah.
Like we got an email from a guy that's 19 today going, "Dear Mum and Dad, Caravan of Courage sounds like a good idea," which is great because we're like 9 years older than him. We're miracle fathers.
This is Hamish and Andy.
We should point out, and we should actually thank McDonald's. There's a new family dinner box, 3 to choose from, Ham, for just $19.95.
And it's that sort of budgeting, it's that sort of value that Macca's has that inspired me to draw up a budget for our Caravan of Courage trip coming up in 3 weeks. Hopefully we'll be in the UK and Ireland.
So you
and money is not infinite, Andy, nor does it grow on trees. That is why I have done a budget for us today. It's a balanced budget. Andy money equals Hamish money.
Yeah, so we're both asking this equal amount of money from Dave.
Well, I
Dave.
assume that, once
Okay.
he loosens the purse strings. We can't live for free over there.
Okay.
It will cost us money. And
Okay,
it's
so
time-
why under my money that I get,
Yeah.
there's a line that says shared food, $400.
Just share food. You're good at shopping. Just go and get us some share food.
So why doesn't that come out of yours?
I don't know. You're good at shopping, so you can have the food budget in yours.
But then you've got car snacks for $150 and petrol for $2,000.
You're the driver.
Yeah,
You're in charge of all this stuff.
Okay, well, let us maybe go through yours.
Yep.
So-
Well, hang on. Well, you've got other stuff in there for you. Mouth guard. I don't get any of that. That's selfish.
Well, okay.
It's for you.
Um,
Van maintenance.
Van-
You're always worrying, is the van going to make it?
yeah, but I feel like there should be shared costs.
No, well, I don't
Tolls
care about that
and
stuff.
a team mobile phone.
Team mobile phone. Where are we going to make calls back to Australia?
But we're both making those.
But I know that this is the kind of stuff that you would like to calm you down. So I've included it in the budget. And it just so happened to fall on your side of the fence.
Well, let's talk
It's called
about-
being a team player, Ando.
Okay, well, I'm happy. But what about Hamish behavioural rewards for $300?
Simple. If I do something good, you buy me a reward, and you have $300 to choose from to how you would spend that.
Okay, let's go through yours then. Mm-hmm. So seems like a lot of group costs in mine. My $3,000.
That's just the way it fell.
50. Okay.
For you. Anything that's left over from your budget, we can put into a group souvenirs budget.
Hamish money.
Yeah.
Sightseeing costs.
Yes.
I would assume this is going into different castles and stuff, but alongside in brackets, you've got new shoes, etc.
Just in case it's uneven ground or
So why is that sightseeing?
if I have to get out of the car and like at Stonehenge or anything and I'll lose a shoe.
Well, so you need to buy a pair of shoes.
Can't hurt.
Spending money. Can I just, in fact, I want to put all these together. Spending money, entertainment expenses,
Yep.
and miscellaneous,
Yep.
all add up to over $2,000. But they're not specific at all.
Well, they are, because if I needed to see a movie, I wouldn't take that out of miscellaneous. I'd put it in entertainment expenses. Or if I wanted to buy a little bear that looked like a guard from Buckingham Palace, that's spending money. That's not miscellaneous.
Bagpipes for $1,000.
Yeah, yeah. Now, this is why I had to cut back costs, because miscellaneous would be a lot higher than it is, and I would have liked to include other bits in my budget, but we all had to make sacrifices, because I need to buy bagpipes.
Why do you need to buy bagpipes?
Because
You don't know how to play the bagpipes.
Oh, I guess I'll just learn, never having owned them. You idiot. It's disrespectful to go to Scotland and not buy bagpipes, like when we were in America, I bought that BB gun.
Okay. We don't talk about the BB gun. It's illegal to have them here in Australia.
Fine, well, it wasn't over there. I bought it at Kmart.
Okay. Navigator's bonus sits at $285.
Yep, simple economics.
Why?
Simple economics.
I can't help but notice there's no driver's bonus.
Mate, this is why...
There's no driver's bonus. I've driven you across Australia twice and across America once, and do you not see the value at least putting a bonus for the driver in
No,
the
'cause it's
Andy
easy.
line?
Everyone drives. Navigating's hard. This is why you pay soldiers that go to war zones more money. This is why you pay guys that work on oil rigs more money.
Right.
Because not everyone can do that job. It entices them into the job. That navigator's bonus has enticed me into being the navigator.
Will you buy, with the $285,
Yep.
a satellite navigation system?
I might put that in van maintenance, which is in your budget. But
How is that van maintenance?
it's just it helps the van know where it's going. It's preemptive maintenance, because if we don't have a GPS, we're going to drive into the Loch Ness.
That's okay. We're going to very much. I need you to sharpen your pencil on the following.
You would have an issue with this
I
budget.
need you to sharpen your pencil on the following. Your spending money, your new shoes line in the budget, entertainment expenses, miscellaneous, navigator's bonus.
I don't even have any souvenir money in there. So I am sharpening the pencil, mate. I've got nothing.
This is Hamish and Andy.